so hard to defend yourself when you're feeling down and vulnerable like this. My mind is just in a different realm than everything going on around me. And somebody made the comment to me a couple weeks ago that I seem like I'm always confused. And granted, I don't think I know half the time what's going on. But there's a lot I do know. A lot that I am aware of that I think most aren't. And so there's that. Heading out right now to go pick up Maya. I kind of like the time I get in the car by myself. It just gives me time to think and reflect. And as I stated a little bit ago, I kind of at a point where I'm without words right now. I'm processing so much, and I shouldn't say that I'm without, or I guess what I want to say is that even though I am without words, I am not without thoughts. And that's something that I've come to understand in grief is I think that the veil that separates us from our loved ones, it becomes very, very, very thin when they leave us. And I think it's because we are thinking of them so much. That love is so strong and that bond is so strong that I think that we are able to almost see beyond this veil. And so when I say that I'm without words, it's definitely not indicative of my thought process, because my thoughts run so deep. I find that it's just really difficult to put them into words. And when I try to say what I'm thinking and feeling, it just seems a little bit too simplistic, and I struggle to describe what I'm seeing and feeling and sensing coming from the other side, from my sweet children. They are so present in my life. Every day, every night, they are always with me. I always feel them and sense them, and I'm so grateful for that. Like I don't know how I would even be able to continue to breathe if I didn't have that connection and that support from them. And I am thankful to my God that He has allowed that. lot about mental toughness, and it really is so important. And at the same time, I so know that it's hard. It's hard to work through moments where you find yourself in a puddle on the floor. Those moments are a part of it. And the mental toughness it's a tool. It's a tool. And not only is it a tool, but it's a skill that we have to cultivate. And it takes practice. And just because we have mental toughness and we have cultivated this skill, it doesn't necessarily mean that we will never find ourselves in a puddle on the floor. And if you find yourself in a puddle on the floor, there's no reason that you should think that you are not tough, and that you are not mentally tough, and that you are incapable of surviving this difficult time that you're going through. And there's no reason that you can't believe, that you shouldn't believe, that you can eventually one day thrive again. It's possible. I know it's possible. I lived through that cycle with the death of my first child. I never thought I would thrive again, and I feel like I did come to a point where I was beginning to thrive. My children were beginning to thrive. And losing a second child, all I can do is have faith and hope that I can get to that place again. I'm not there yet. I'm not even close. But I believe that it is possible. And in my mind, I know how to do it. But it's a different thing to actually do it. So we take it slow. That's all we can do. That's all we can do is take it slow and just commit.